Giving directions. Once upon a time, in a small town named Sunnyville, there was a kind man named Mr. Johnson. One day, a new friend named Lucy arrived in town. Lucy wanted to buy some delicious cupcakes from the bakery, but she didn't know where it was. Lucy approached Mr. Johnson and said, "Excuse me, sir. Can you help me find the bakery?" Mr. Johnson smiled warmly and replied, "Of course, I'd be happy to help. Follow me." They started walking down Main Street. Mr. Johnson pointed and said, "Walk straight ahead for 2 blocks. You'll see a big red building on the left, that's the bakery." Lucy nodded, grateful for the help. As they walked, Mr. Johnson continued, "Now, when you reach the big red building, turn left. Go down that street for 1 block. Lucy repeated, "Straight for 2 blocks, then left for 1 block. Got it." They reached the bakery. Lucy thanked Mr. Johnson, saying, "You're so kind. I appreciate your help." Mr. Johnson smiled again, "No problem at all. Enjoy your cupcakes." Lucy entered the bakery and found a variety of tempting treats. The friendly baker greeted her, "Hello. How can I help you today?" Lucy said, "I'd like 6 cupcakes, please." The baker replied, "Sure thing. They're right here. Anything else?" Lucy shook her head, paid for the cupcakes, and left the bakery with a happy heart. On her way back, Lucy realized she didn't know how to get back to her apartment. She spotted Mr. Johnson across the street and called out, "Excuse me again. Can you help me get back home?" Mr. Johnson happily agreed, "Of course, Lucy. Follow me back the way we came." Lucy followed Mr. Johnson, feeling grateful for his kindness. As they walked, Mr. Johnson pointed and said, "Remember the big red building? Walk straight past it for 2 blocks. Lucy nodded and repeated, "Straight for 2 blocks, got it." As they approached Lucy's apartment, Mr. Johnson said, "Now, turn right at the corner. Your apartment is just there, on the left side." Lucy smiled and said, "Thank you so much for helping me twice. You're a lifesaver." Mr. Johnson chuckled, "No problem at all. If you ever need help again, just ask." Welcome to Sunnyville. Lucy waved goodbye and entered her apartment, happily enjoying her delicious cupcakes. She thought about how kind people in Sunnyville were, especially Mr. Johnson, who made her feel welcomed in a new town. And so, in the friendly town of Sunnyville, Lucy learned that asking for directions was a great way to make new friends and discover the sweet spots in town.